Hey, I'm here today with my January flip through. It has been such a long time. Um, I think my family has been sick since Thanksgiving, and it is now mid January. So that all just threw me through a loop, sent me into mom burnout, and then I got it myself too, so couldn't even record when everyone was better because then I was down. So we're almost all good. I have one more. But then it seems like everyone should be done. Whatever this was will have been through my entire household. So here's to hoping we can get started in our new year. I would say that's the biggest thing too, is that whole burst of energy, excitement of the new year hasn't hit because we've all just been down for the count. So I haven't set any goals. I really haven't even thought of anything that I have. I've thought about what I want, but not how I want to achieve it. So, or the steps. So we're kind of behind in everything from school to the house and life. So, it's like I'm a little behind. So this is when I need my planner the most. I have used it daily this whole time. And generally, I guess basically we've been home, but usually it feels like the more stress mounting, like the more that you need your planner, the less I tend to use it. But do you feel that way too? I've heard a lot of people in the planner community say that when they get busy, when they need their planner the most, they end up not using it. So, sorry, this is my classic Franklin planner, purple plumeria Aurora, vintage Aurora. So it is very purple, like a nice deep plum purple. So I have the January Cocoa Daisy kit in here, and I love it. I wasn't signed up anymore for the kits. I had mentioned that in like another video, like, oh, I used to do the Cocoa Daisy kits. So while I have a slower, more laid back schedule in the winter, like I can do this, and then when it's busy, it's like I just need to see pen and paper so I can actually see what's written there. I always enjoy a little bit of deco. That's what gets me to like come back to my planner and flip through it and makes me want to use it. I need a little something. Sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's a little. It just depends where I'm at, what I feel like doing, what I have the time for. So right now I am in like explosive scrapbook era. Like I really want, all the bells and whistles right now because, life is at a slow pace right now. So I can do this. I have time for it. And I have been loving it. So far, we're at the 17th of January, and I have used every single page of my dailies. And I don't know that I usually normally have a full blank week. I mean, we're not busy, but I've used it every day. So I've been loving it lately, loving my setup as far as like the actual planner guts. Love how it's set up, love the sections I have, what I have in them. Like my life is in this. So I'm excited to walk you through it and show you some of the Cocoa Daisy stuff. Let me tell you, I bought this kit, but then signed up for the subscription. And I am so happy. February is beautiful. I already started to put the bits and pieces into a planner for February, and I'm like obsessed. I can't wait to start using it. And then they just started doing the sneak peeks of March, and it's adorable. And like, I can't wait. So, and so I've been subscribing on and off, obviously, to Cocoa Daisy for 2 years now. And I have to say, when I sat down to do February, it was like I just got going. I knew how I wanted things. I know where I want it. I knew how I wanted it. And I think mostly that comes from having my system down to a T. And my system has been working. So therefore, I knew how to use the bits and pieces rather than trying to make my planner work for the deco kit. Finally, I did it that the deco kit was working around my planner. And like, maybe that's obvious, but that might be the first time I've ever done that. So, I don't know if you've seen Lisa Plans. I think she's newer to YouTube, but she is like, oh my gosh, just so joyful to watch her planner videos. But she had mentioned that this Tombow 620 worked really well with this kit. I snatched that up because it really does. It looks so good together. But go check out Lisa Plan. She's like just so sweet to listen to. And then what I did, hang on, I'm always going to have something in here that I'm trying to hide last minute, but an invitation. Okay, so these are some of the stickers I have left over. And I'm just kind of like during the day, during my downtime, when I'm just sitting on the couch watching TV, I'll just like pop a sticker, like one of the deco stickers onto the pages, nothing like too serious. I do want to start, I think this was in, no, I do want to start, there's some more things that I want to add to my planner this year. Definitely more like pictures, more memories, more scrapbooky things versus just like I want to incorporate planning and memory planning, and I have the space in here to do it. So I want it all in one place. I don't want more than one planner. I thought this was like such a beautiful card. There's nothing quite like a fresh start. So perfect. And what I did then, I think this was like a 4x5 card. So then I added the trackers label. And I printed an A6 tracker from Peanuts Planner Co. and just glued it onto the back. And so then I'm going to keep this in there. And this is forever now what I'm going to be doing with these cards that come in the kit. I love this idea. Yes, I know it's the 17th, but I just got the idea yesterday. So, and I do want to really figure out what I want to track, but I want to write it all out first because I want to keep it kind of like all the health stuff here, you know, personal stuff, maybe something for my kids, but I want it like organized into blocks. I don't want like something for my kids, something for me, something about my health, something about my other kid, like all. So I do want to take the time to like write that out first and organize it and kind of like look up things to track too. I don't want to be like out of control with it, but just some things that make sense to track. Like, so these are just some of the deco cards from the kit. I like this one. All of your phases are important. I think that's really cute. And then this is just a sticky note pad that comes with the kit, and I do use those often, so I keep that up front. The vellum came with the kit. It all is Cocoa Daisy unless I say otherwise. My inbox. So I think I had done a video on this, but I don't think it ended up working out. But because we're in like a new season, things have been like a little chaotic around here. Again, everything just feels like it's up in the air coming out of like everyone in the household being sick. That just always happens. You feel like you're, you know, running to catch up for however many weeks you've been behind. And so between feeling like that, between heading into a new year, a new season, I feel like every quarter it's kind of important to do this. I don't know if that's gonna, I don't know. This insert, the, I don't know, Feingeist design on Etsy. I don't even know if it's still available. I've had this file on my computer for a really long time. But I think this is really important to do every once in a while and just refigure out your time blocks and like how your day or your week at a glance would look so that you could see where you're this is mostly for my kids to see, but, just it feels like no one's doing their chores, no one's doing their routines, everyone's confused about the day. When I say clean up, it's like, wait, what? Even though, for years at 5:30 we clean up, now all of a sudden it's like a big shock and surprise. So kind of just like we need a refresh, we need to tighten up routines. And so this is just like for us to follow. Or for me, like when I'm writing out in my planner the day, it's to kind of, use these blocks. Okay, so this is my like contact card. This needs to get updated. This is all like last year pictures, and my kids don't look this little anymore. This vellum is the planner spot. This card, I love this, is from Planner Perfect. It's a tip-in. And then on my inbox, I always just leave different strips of washi and some page flags and this sticky note, because then I'll take these whenever I have to tape something in or whatever. And then these clips are so pretty from Coco Daisy, but they tend to like slip off. My toddler loves to grab them, so I just secure it with washi to the inbox. And then these are the weekly compass cards I keep in my inbox section. These are Jane's agenda, seasonal and quarterly reminders. Oh, that's my husband's work schedule, the days that he has off. Holiday and observations from Franklin, and then important dates. Those are people's birthdays and anniversaries. Okay, then my monthly section. I did decorate my monthly. Usually I don't, but okay. And then for February, I just taped in some ideas of what to get my kids for Valentine's Day, and things that I want to do for Valentine's Day. So I've mentioned before that I kind of follow the Planner Perfect method, and I do have that subscription. I did just start that up in January. With the journals and everything, and like the way that I used it would kind of be like this, like there'd be a space before the monthly to write this kind of stuff out, but I really like everything in one. So you get this February index where you would write the date and whatever important thing happened on that day. Okay, so it's the date and then like the important thing that happened on that date. So you have a quick index of like what happened. This is so useful because, instead of like flipping through your daily of last year's planner, you can just open the tab to that month and instantly find the day that something happened that you need to reference. So it's awesome. But you get one on your monthly and then you get one on your daily too. So I have two. So I want to start using one like this, like instead of using the note page, kind of write out these notes for the month. So like in March every year we take the same trip, write notes. Okay, next time I want to make sure we pack this, don't forget that, or whatever. So then I can reference it next year and say like, oh wait, what did I say I want to bring? Which I have done that in the past, that example, and it's been really helpful. So use one the way that it's meant to be used with the date and the reference to what happened on that date, and then use another one for, this kind of thing. And then like another thing too is sometimes with kids, right? Like if I did this, I could say like, oh, last year, this is what I got them and I spent this much. And then you can kind of like keep that consistent because, sometimes the kids are like, well, last year we got all this, so just that kind of thing, like general notes for the month that I might want to reference next year. And then the other one, use it as the proper index. So I just tried it out with this, so it wasn't permanent and whatever. All these years, and I still am like afraid to do anything in my planner, which is so dumb when you say it out loud, but I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. All right, so then, okay, and like this. This has been moved. The tape isn't even sticky anymore. This has been moved for the last 4 years from planner to planner. I always leave it on December. This is my Christmas breakfast recipes. And so I always just leave this here so that I don't have to go find the recipe. It's just like, oh, I'm food shopping the week before Christmas. Make sure I buy these things, right? So like that would be something that I would leave on this December index page. Just notes for December that I want to reference. So, okay, weeklies have been fun lately. I've been liking them. I've been dividing the box in half and doing appointments on top and the chores that I want to do that day. I'm trying to get into a cleaning routine and do the same things each week. So I'm just like rewriting the same things every week until this is a habit. I don't think I've come even close yet, but new habits and routines take time. No need to give up. And then this, I usually just do my brain dump for the week. I feel like this normally is like completely full, and lately it just hasn't been. I don't know. It's winter. I don't know. We're not as busy maybe, so I don't have as many, tasks to do. So I don't know. But, and then this I will also show later. These are just like little Zoom meetings or like dates that I want to pay attention to this week that I'll show you later, another part of that. So this is what a weekly normally looks like. And then this is what it looks like all filled out. Okay, so then dailies, we've been just writing little notes. So this is what I do. Again, sometimes like I made a note that my son woke up with a rash that day and then the rash was gone. And then like a little memory thing, I made my toddler's first dentist appointment. I signed the girls up for a yoga class. I put here my son was done with his antibiotics. And then we had like a snow day and I just had to do some prep, but I knew it wasn't going to be like a one day thing where I could just write it in my task list. So I put it on this. So each day as I flipped the page, I could carry my snow day prep list along with me. And then this was some things I wanted to do for our snow day. My daughter gave me these cute little like Bible stickers. So I've just been using those so she can see that I appreciate it. So yes. And then this page I can tell. So then this is when I did like that planner perfect method of like scripting my day out. So I go back and forth. Again, I do love that system, but I really want to get everything into one place. I'm definitely a one planner person, hence the size of this. So literally every day we're using it. This is so funny. It's not funny at all, but I decorated prior, just like stuck these stickers on, whatever. And then my mom got in a car accident. She's fine, but so I wrote like mom's car accident and then realized it says full speed ahead. So that's terrible. But okay, snow day yesterday, things got canceled. And then we're here today. Things got canceled again because the last of the family members had a fever yesterday, so we can't really go anywhere today. So tomorrow, so this is all now a little filled out, but I'll add more into the notes and everything. All right, and then my home section, this is like where I planned out this new cleaning routine. A winter readiness checklist, and then this is my finance section, which is just a monthly calendar. So I realized, I was like, oh my God, I had one from Jane's Agenda that I got from the sub box, but I did the Peanuts Planner freebie from the Facebook group, and I just printed that out for the year. I have the first quarter in here, and I just write the day that my bills are due. And really that's it. I have other inserts in here, but honestly, I don't really use them. I have to get better at tracking everything, but as of now, it's just checking when bills are getting taken out. But new year, we're going to snap that under control. And then this is just my family section, anything pertaining to my kids, signups. They have a Sky Zone membership right now through the winter. So I just keep the hours in here. Childcare for my gym, the class dates for their classes at the Y, registration receipts, Girl Scouts, Girl Scout meetings, YouTube channels for school that we love, their youth group and Awana schedules, co-op schedule, doctors information, and then this is like a little subsection in my family section, just winter, just like foods that I want in for snow days. Like, we don't need it this year, but like what snow gear do they need that I could check off as we get it? Anything winter related that we need notes on. With some note pages, and then each kid has their own section. I really don't have much in here. I do want to do some like health trackers and stuff like that. My toddler has stuff, a sample schedule for a 2-year-old, because we are forever trying to work on this kid's sleep schedule. And so I like to just follow this. Dates for his play group. This would be when he would start kindergarten based on his age. He has the cutoff date in our state. A bucket list of things to do with mother and son. And then this is my personal section. So this is my Stitch Fix, just like the style card. So I can put together some outfits based on that, and I'll get rid of that, but just so I can check my closet, see what I have that's close to their recommendations, and put some outfits together. This one is planner spot, and this is cloth and paper. I love this order comes through habit. Like, I am such a habits person. I've been off track, I guess being back in the baby stage. But I am so ready to like achieve something, that's so, okay. So here's the part. This I moved and I was like, I want to use it for this. I did start using it for this. I have this little tab here. It's a flower because it was the only cute thing on my, label maker. But then I was like, oh, that's like growth. I love that. So this calendar I made, okay, so I don't know. Do you ever like sign up for a webinar, or like you're part of some type of membership that has, monthly Zoom calls, or, what else do I have in here? That's all I have for now, but I'm going to expand on this. So I have like, I guess quite a few memberships and things that I'm a part of. So some of them have like meetings, okay? And then like I use Young Living. And so like the group that I'm a part of hosts like weekly like educational meetings on like different health topics. So we have like acid reflux, foundational health, and then like an open mic night. And so like I always miss these things because I see them and I'm like, oh, cute, definitely want to do that. And I'll like take a screenshot like, oh, I'll remember that. And I never do. So I just kind of wanted like a spot to put all this stuff. I'm part of like another like holistic wellness membership where it's just like all the education imaginable about like different health topics and motherhood and like helping children like holistically, as I say, my kids are sick all the time, but so I need it. So like just when all these meetings are. So I just have like a clearer picture of when they are than just like scrolling on Facebook, seeing the announcement and being like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. And then like I never see that the meeting, I never see anything again about the meeting. So I color coded them based on what they are. And then there's like a couple like courses that are at your own pace, but I just want to like do a little dot on the days that I do those. And just keep track. And then also this will hold me accountable to like actually log into these websites and do these things. So on that weekly, this is the ones that are this week. So I just put a little post-it on the ones that are this week. So basically what I want this to be is like my self-care calendar. So I want to also start writing in like, what workouts did I do? How many steps did I do? Like just like a calendar that this is just for me. This whole entire planner is where my kids have to be, what I need to do for my kids, what tasks and appointments they need to be at, what sports they have, their schedule, this and that, which is lovely. I'm so blessed to be a mom. But like, I just recently started a personal section, like maybe 4 months ago, and it had sat as just a divider. Like it was just this divider straight to this divider with a label that said personal, and it just sat there with nothing. So I'm like, you know what? I just need like a self-care calendar, something that'll actually like push me to be more intentional about it, keep track of things of mine. Sometimes there's like literally no room. Again, we're in a slow season right now. But on some days, there's like no room to even write in anything for myself. So even this got scheduled at my church last minute. And it was like I had to like squeeze it in for myself, So I'm like, let me just have like a spot for myself, for my health. That's my, main priority this year is my health. So like, let me have a space in my planner dedicated just to like my things that I want to focus on. I see all these, things all the time that like, oh, I really want to take the minute to myself to like learn about foundational health. Like if I'm using these products anyway, like let me get the most out of this. If they're offering this free education, why am I not, taking advantage of that? So let me like make this stand out. Let me see it. Let me log some workouts and, see that I got them in 3 times, 4 times that week, and push myself the following week to do 4 or 5. So I think this will really come together further than what it is right now. Maybe I can get back to doing skincare like my 10-year-old does and start writing that, I did a mask this night and I, took a bath or something relaxing. So this I really want to turn into a self-care calendar of, just for myself. So that's that. This comes with the weekly insert that I get. So it's just like 2024 things that I want to do. I don't know if I'll use it or not. I get it every year, but, things that I want to keep in stock all the time from Young Living. I always run out, and some of them are like, these are like my go-tos that I always want to have in stock. These are all goal stuff. I don't know. It's here, but the planner that I'm using in February has much smaller rings, so a lot of stuff is going to have to come out. I don't know. It's so hard right now. I don't know. It just feels hard to be motivated to get stuff, to do goals, like, I don't know. This feels overwhelming. I think I might, as opposed to this, I'd prefer something like Power Sheets where it's like more guided, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. To look at this, I'm like, I don't know what I want to achieve this year. I don't know. So I feel like something a little more guided, like Power Sheets might be good. I don't know. This I always keep. This is like the things that like I feel like a healthy me would, need, like good food, good movement, like whatever. I don't know. I did it, wrote that out probably like a year ago, and kind of just like, okay, I know this is when I feel good. It's doing this. So make vitamins and supplements part of my everyday. I know I feel better when I'm using like clean, healthy products, like non-toxic products in my home. Like, I feel better for many reasons, physical, but also like I feel good about using those around my kids and all. So it's just something else that stresses me out is like if I have like a bad cleaner in my house, like it stresses me out. I don't like it. So it's like just make sure my house is stocked with the good stuff, like all that. So food, it stresses me out when I give my kids fast food. So like make sure I have foods available at home that I don't feel like, oh, we're in a rush, we have to get fast food. Just like totally broad, like every aspect of life, what makes me feel good, then, make sure my life is based around that kind of stuff. I don't know if that makes sense or sounds weird, but my gym schedule, that's basically in here for decoration. My Bible study tracker that has never been updated. I've read so much of this and whatever. This is the cloth and paper to watch, to read, to listen, to make. And then just a couple book trackers and show trackers. And then this is Tombow and Mild Liner color chart, because when I use the Cocoa Daisy kits, I like to have a highlighter that matches the kit. So I leave these in here. And then I have a highlighter set that I did swatches of and labeled for my expense tracker that I said I don't use. Notes, this is that trip in March I was talking about that we do every year. The standard packing list for it. We always go the same Sunday to Tuesday, and there's like a certain, when we first all get there, we all meet at the pool. So like just Sunday, make sure I have the pool bag, whatever. Just makes packing easier when I don't have to think about it anymore, because we do it every year. So just like here's the packing list, and I can just get us packed in like a half hour, all 5 of us, because I know exactly what we need. Whatever. More notes. And then I just did this. I have this in here, and I was like, oh, I'm going to take this out. I never use it. And then I was like, oh, all these little stickers from the Cocoa Daisy kit can just go in here. So now I have them all. These are die cuts, but they're stickers. They're adhesive. And then there's like a pack of stickers too. So I'm like, oh, instead of like never having those on me because I leave them at my craft table. So I like that. And then this is my nephew's basketball schedule. And then back here, just cutie little things from my daughter. And the notepad from the planner spot, which you saw a few times in here already. And so like that, I'll take a note, and then I go to my inbox, take a piece of washi and tape it in. So that's why I have all these here. So that is January. And I know this is already long, but let me show you really quick because I'm so excited about it. This is the start of February. This is a planner from Tanya Plans. Again, classic Franklin planner. It's so pretty. But this is for Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh. It's coming together so good. I'm so excited about this. And this I'll have on my inbox flag thing when I switch out, and I'll put the plastic in here. I'll tape this clip on to it, but look at the little clock charm. It's so amazing, but I'm loving this already, and it's not even filled up. So that will be coming soon. So let me know what you want to see. I was thinking it is kind of hard to do a plan with me because I literally just like carry my planner around all day, and like as I think of something, I write it down. As something comes up, I write it down. I usually don't really have too much of like a plan with me, thing. So let's see. I'll put this in here. So there we go. But that's it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.